going to talk about Ayonna in this last episode. So it starts off with Ayonna. She's super upset because the judge ended up sentencing her to 4 years probation, which I'm not sure why she's really shocked. I'm honestly shocked she didn't get probation after her first DWI charge, and she really got the better of the two options because it's either 15 days in jail or 90 days, and the judge only gave her 15. Ayana said that the judge thinks that she's something because she has a certificate, but the judge is about to humble her and she doesn't realize the power the judge has behind that certificate. And we gotta give major kudos to Lexi Blow because she's been a real trooper for Ayonna, driving her all around to and from work to go see Ayana's prison boo. And it looked like it was at least like an hour plus car ride. And then she has to sit outside for 3 hours while Ayonna visits with Jamal. And she has to deal with the roller coaster ride of emotions that comes along with everything with Ayana's day-to-day life because she has a problem taking accountability for her actions. Even Lexi admitted that to producers and said that Ayonna is impulsive and she tries not to think about bad things because she thinks if she doesn't think about them, then they'll never happen. And that may explain why it seems like she's not mentally prepared when she does find out things. She thinks that she thinks about it too much, she might think it into existence, and she doesn't want that to happen. And Lexi pretty much admitted that Ayana was a basket case, and she didn't know what to do to help her because Ayana is pretty hard-headed. Ayana has to go to jail the next day for the next 15 days and she won't be able to see or talk to Jamal. So she has Lexi take her up to the prison and she's supposed to have a 3-hour visit, but the court hearing that she had ended up cutting 30 minutes into her visit and she was running late and she kept blaming the judge. But let's be honest, that Ayana was actually prepared for the court hearing and had her daughter all set up with her food, and the judge didn't have to keep asking her, oh, do we need to reschedule this for a better time for you? Then it probably wouldn't have taken so long. She is in the car and she's talking about how she just needs to see her man because her man is the only thing that can calm her down and be her peace and make her happy. And I kept just thinking, like, what about your kid? I hope she does something big with her kids before she goes to jail and she gets just as excited to see them. But as she's getting closer to the prison, she's freaking out more and more because she's realizing how much this drive and her being late is cutting into her time she's going to get to spend with Jamal one last time before she goes to jail. And by the time she did finally get there, she was like 2 hours late, and then she came out and she was super pissed off because they only let her visit for an hour because there's only an hour left. And honestly, I'm shocked they even let her visit for that long because I know a lot of prisons, if you're even late 15 minutes, you're not going to be allowed to visit. I'm just a little scared with how she's acting. I know it's her last visit before she has to go to jail, but it also feels like she's starting to become really codependent on this man. And even she was admitting, like, I don't know what I'm going to do without being able to talk to him for the next 2 weeks. She's probably going to be ticked off in jail, taking out all her anger on all the COs and everybody else there. Because, you know, if she thinks that, like, that judge was strict, she's going to go to jail and learn something new and how the COs are. That's pretty much all that happened with them in this episode. Now let's talk about Shonta and True. So Shonta reveals that True's mom ended up snitching on True, and that's one of the reasons why he's been behind bars all this time. His mom was actually a witness in his court case, and his sister had something to do with it too. Shonta wants to go meet True's mom for herself so she can form her own opinion through her eyes, so she goes up and meets up with her, and they're talking and getting to know each other. And the mom wants to know why Shonta has yet to go visit True. And the mom did make a good point because she's like, how have you been with him all this time and not wanted to go up there and see him? Because we got people like Ayonna who's rushing to go see her man the day before she needs to go to jail, and the girl don't even have a car. But Shonta's got a car, and she's still making excuses why she can't go see True, because she says it's something personal and she doesn't want to really get into it. And I'm not sure what she means there, but the mom kind of feels like Shonta's just like insecure, and she knows that she's not True's type, and that's the real reason why she doesn't want to go up there. And Shanta's like, no, he's seen pictures of me, and full body pictures, he knows what I look like. And the mom was like, well, you're not what he typically goes for. And they show pictures of his past girlfriends, and they look nothing like Shonta. True ends up calling up Shonta on the phone, and Shonta puts him on speakerphone, and he's talking to everyone together, the mom, Shonta. And Shanta's like, yeah, when he gets out of prison, he's going to move in with me. And the mom was like, no, he's not. He told me he's moving in with me. And now they're like going back and forth because True's telling them different things. I don't know how much I believe that twist on the storyline, if it was ever a real plan that True is going to move in with his mom, because that's been exposed as a fake storyline with other cast members in the past, where the mom acts like, oh, he's going to move in with me. Then it comes out that the inmate never said they wanted to live with their mom. So right now, Shonta and True are still going strong, and apparently, according to Sarcasm, True has a son. Back in 2011, when I believe True was in prison, the judge made a judgment that True would pay $5 per month in child support up until 90 days before his prison release, and once he gets out, the amount will increase to $206 a month. And Sarcasm also noted that True isn't even serving his lengthy prison sentence yet. According to Sarcasm, they said he was arrested for robbing a Kentucky Fried Chicken less than 2 months after the default judgment was entered. This was the conviction that resulted in True's 15-year prison sentence. And according to Sarcasm, they believe that True's son is around the age of 15, and he appears to be living in Virginia with his mother. But that is it for this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think about everything in the comments below. Check out my lashes at AccordingtoAmber.com. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.